Good morning, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. It's me, Luna, here again. Got a very busy day today. I'm heading to the city. Got a lot of things I need to sort out today, so I just want to jump on here and do this quick video while it's on the top of my mind, and then see if it's of any help to anybody. Hope you're all having a great day. Today I'm going to do a video about reclaiming your self-worth. Very important topic. Very important for you to get going on and start developing. And I think that the more we improve our self worth, the better we're able to deal with challenges, the better we are to ourselves and to others. And it will create great improvement in your life. So, what I'll say is one of the first things that you can start to do to reclaim your self worth is start to remove negative labels that other people are putting onto you. So, what you want to start doing is if somebody is telling you you're no good, someone is telling you that you're a certain way, that they don't like the way that you behave, and they think that you should be doing this instead of doing that, and you're getting confused and you're questioning and doubting yourself about what they're saying versus what you think as an individual. And maybe you don't agree, but maybe due to having bad experiences or toxic relationships in your life, you have your confidence has dropped and your belief in yourself has dropped maybe to quite a low point, and you just are not sure about going for this sort of job or how you should be interacting in social situations. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that today. So the first thing is removing negative labels. So what you want to start doing is now start to become aware when people are talking to you. So if they say something to you that you don't agree with or in a negative way, so instead of reacting or responding, what you want to do is take a mental note of that. And what you want to do is when you go home or you feel in a safe space, start to sit in a quiet space. You can even get a journal or a book or even audio record, anything, doesn't really matter how you log it, and start to think, okay, don't take it in, don't get upset about it, just say, right, okay, what has that person said to me? Take it in, look at it, and think, okay, do I agree with that or do I not? Or is there something about that person that they're saying is true and maybe I need to work on? So that's the first thing you want to do. Because if people are saying things to you that are not true and you maybe don't have the confidence to change it or say something because you mightn't feel safe enough to or confident enough to approach an individual, that will severely influence your life, and it'll make you confused and afraid to go after things that you want to go after. If you want to go for a new job, you want to take a course, you want to be interactive, you want to leave toxic situations, you want better people to come into your life, you need to develop a good sense of self-worth and understand that they're just labels that they're putting on you, because at the end of the day, a lot of these things are just people's perceptions. They don't really know you. They don't really understand how you feel internally or what's going on up here in your mind. So you just have to start to look at it from the observer. And this is the beginning to stop avoiding things in your life that you want to change. Stop avoiding, dreams that you want to go after or projects that you want to do. Because stop, baby. Luna's chewing on herself here. At this time of year, it's like a grass seed allergy, and it makes her paws itchy. So I have to be mindful of that so that she doesn't start biting up her paws. But it goes away once the spring has sprung, so to speak. But anyway, so what you want to do then is start to escape the constraints of other people's beliefs. And a lot of the time, well, there could be a lot of different reasons, but a lot of the time it's just people don't understand. They don't understand. They don't have enough experience of you as an individual, because maybe you've been the type of person that's been shy or afraid to, speak your mind. So maybe they haven't really got a chance to get to know you and how you feel. And that's okay. That's fine. That's what it's all about. It's about helping you to move past that. Sometimes it can be through jealousy and different things like that, or you've brought toxic relationships into your life because you haven't felt confident to move away from those situations or deal with those sorts of people. So a good way is to start to journal it or record it in some way. And then when you have quiet time, you're on your own, you feel confident, start to look at it. Start to say, okay, is what this saying person true? So say somebody said to you, you're unworthy. So you look at that and you think, well, am I unworthy? No, of course you're not unworthy. No one's unworthy. So what you want to do is then forget about the person that's saying it. You just put a positive affirmation on that beside that, and you change that to I am worthy, and this is the beginning. So if you start to do that and you start to really honestly take a look in, see what they're saying without judgment of them, without judgment of you, and you start to say, okay, maybe I am a bit like that, maybe I could change. Don't see it as a defensive thing. See it as a chance that you're now starting to learn and grow and understand yourself. And you'll become more reflective. You'll become more reflective about yourself, and then you'll start to grow and you'll start to change. Now, the other thing I will say is once you start to look at these people that are in your life, if you've had people who are constantly saying things like this to you, then you want to start moving away from that negativity. Because if you keep allowing that in, it's just going to keep setting you back. And what you want to do is to start move forward. So start moving away from people who are continuously bringing you that negativity in. And what you want to start doing is just one step at a time. Easy does it. There's no time clock, there's no scale. You do it at your own pace. You start then to move towards the people who are positive in your life. So start to move away from the more negative and then move further into people that you have that are positive in your environment and become more immersed with them, people who support you, people who encourage you, and start developing those relationships better. The other thing you can start to do then is once you start to sort of reflect and you start to get to know and you start to become a little bit more confident, once you start removing negative people, you'll start to feel a bit better almost immediately. But you don't want to go back. You want to keep moving now forward. So look at the things you're interested in. Start to join groups that have your interests. Explore everything. Explore everything and anything. Start then to move in that direction and become immersed then in those sorts of experiences where you're starting to develop your skills in the area that people are more like you. And then you'll start to build your confidence up. It'll start to prepare you then better for if you go to do that job and you go to maybe chase after that thing you've always wanted, but your confidence was low. That'll help for you to grow and give confidence, and just always self-reflect. Always look at how is this person interacting with me? What kind of effect is it having on me? Journaling's absolutely fantastic for that sort of thing. And then start to surround yourself with those types of people. And if you see people coming into your life when you're going through this process, which will happen because we live in a planet with 8 billion people, and you're going to meet negative people every day. You're going to meet people who are totally unaware of themselves. But this will start to help you recognize that what they're saying, you don't take it personally, you don't allow it to affect you anymore, and that is their own perception. It's nothing to do with you. Is it correct? Is it not? Whatever, let it go. Just let it go. You don't have to care what someone else thinks. As long as you start to develop your self-worth, you'll be confident and you'll start to grow and you'll start to learn that the only perception, the only point of view that's valid here is yours. And as you surround yourself with more people who are more like minded, more supportive of you, you'll be able to listen to them. You'll be able to take advice from them. But even still, even if it's somebody that's good, always take on board. You think and you say, okay, is what they're saying right? Because there's no absolute truths in anything. We're humans and we're far from perfect. So you say, take on board what they're saying and then look at it and think, right, okay, how do I apply? Does this fit with me? And as you start to make those decisions and you take responsibility for that, your confidence will skyrocket and you'll get better and better at it. And in no time at all, you'll just completely change. You won't be that little mouse or that person that's afraid to go out and do what they want to do, and you won't be held back. And if doubts and obstacles occur, don't be discouraged, don't be disheartened, just go back to your journals, start the process again, and just carry on. Positive affirmations, take something, turn it around if it's negative, and really look and say, okay, that's their opinion. That doesn't matter to me. And one of the most important things to do is try and practice self compassion. Don't beat yourself up that you couldn't do this in the past. Don't beat yourself up that you were shy or you were insecure or whatever. Practice self compassion for yourself and realize that you didn't know, you didn't understand. And it's through these sort of sufferings and these trials that we learn and we grow. So practice self compassion and take it one step at a time. Just do as much as you can manage at that time, one little obstacle, and then each one that you solve will then boost you and you'll become better and better and better at it. And when bigger things come in, or you have any sort of problems with people, you'll be able to just stop and say, okay, I'm not going to take this personally, but when I get a bit of quiet time, I'm going to think about, what did they say? Is it of value? Is that the truth? Or is it not the truth? And then work it out in your journal or in an audio blog or whatever it is you do. And then make your decision based on that and let it go and just see it for what it is, and don't allow that person's opinion or label that they've put on you to interfere with your self-worth and moving forward. So don't try to meet other people's expectations either. You just do you. You just go at your pace. We're all different. We all learn differently. We all take things in differently. We all proceed differently. And we all have our own pace that we like to go at. So don't worry about other people's expectations. Don't take that on board at all. And then start to embrace, once you start to get to know yourself, start to embrace your own individual qualities. Start to see your strengths, start to see the gifts and the positive things that you have, and then start to move in that direction one step at a time and develop those skills. And your confidence levels, insecurities, they'll be gone out the back door and your confidence levels will boost. Just stay gracious and stay humble, and don't let the old ego get in the way. Just keep doing it, and then you'll be an inspiration for other people that you meet that are taking things on board that other people are saying and stop them in their life. And you can go, oh, hang on a minute, let me tell you a story, and you'll inspire others. And when you're doing it, it's important that you confront yourself and be honest and don't worry about, any mistakes you've made in the past or anything like that. Be compassionate, understand that you're growing and you're learning, and it's all part of the journey. Okay? So I hope that helps. I need to run now and get ready and get on the train. Have a fantastic day from me and my beautiful Luna here. And I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.